My name is Casey. I run a food and beverage company together with a lifestyle company and a concept production company. Basically I got my start when I was at the age of 15, 16. I loved just hosting people and entertaining friends. I think that's when the passion came in. And from there, I started like a small indie business, like throwing house parties, organizing school prom nights and stuff like that. And from there, I just took that as a real identity. No, I always try for it. Like, I remember I was like 9 years old. I was already like, I need to one day own a hotel. Crazy ambition like that. And I think my dad played a big role. Him coming back, he's pretty much, I guess, just like a genius salesman, and he was always just inspiring us at home and all these amazing deals and collaborations that he's just achieved. And I think that's always just inspired me to just be an entrepreneur. And he always saying from young, if you can, don't work for anyone, you try to work for yourself. And of course, over the years, I realized that it's actually not about working for yourself, it's also about building something from scratch with a team and I guess achieving something collectively. Again, I think that comes down to who I am. I love hosting people. If someone's like at my house, I just want to make sure they have like the most comfort, they have like the best drinks, the best food. I'm always making sure everyone's comfortable, having a good time, and they never leave early. So I'm one of those guys, and I think that just naturally came to me why I wanted to do like something in the hospitality business, and that's what I mean. To be in the hospitality business, you have to be pretty hospitable. So I think that's someone who I naturally am. Yeah. Well, this might come off a bit weird, but I guess personal motivation is just seeing things grow. I think it's nice to see, like for me, I've been doing I owned my first establishment in 2015. I think it's about 7 to 8 years ago, and to see that first place now and to now, I think I'm number 6. I'm going to have a number 7, number 8 in the next few months. To see that growth, I think that's the motivation. I think growth is so important for anyone. People talk about mental growth, and I guess when it comes to like business expansion, that would be the same thing as well. To see growth, and sometimes not necessarily expand just in this way, but also could be internally as well. Like if you expand just in terms of knowledge, in terms of good governance, guidance, all those things play a big role. That's for me is the main thing. Ultimately, it's passion. I'm passionate about things I do. I love, again, hospitality, which is why I end up going to the restaurant business, the nightclub business, the bar and lounge business. I'm passionate about artistry, which is why I opened up a indie record label. I'm passionate about live music, which is why I did a concert and live entertainment production company. So that's the main thing. Yeah. I think if you're passionate enough, all these things just naturally come. I think challenges comes in terms of in all circles. Right now, hospitality, the biggest issue we have is labor. We definitely there's a big struggle there, and getting people to stay is also not easy. Over time, I learned that actually managing the business is not as difficult. It's actually managing people. If you can manage people, you can manage a good business. A good product just means how quickly and how effectively can it touch someone. Whether can you touch someone emotionally or by your 5 senses, right? Smell, sight, taste. I'm not sure the other 2 is, I think. But all those other senses, and or does it emotionally touch you? So I think that's what a good product does. I think the right ethics is very important. Again, and you need to always very quickly understand the challenges your team is facing and how you can help them. And if you cannot help them, what can you do to provide them with help? Or what kind of platform can you put them on so they can increase their efficiency? I think that's very important for leading people. Also, taking care of people's happiness I think is important as well in the company. Over the years, I've felt that happy staff and happy people actually gives you a more successful company. Yeah. Honestly, nothing. I've honestly loved the journey. Yeah. I've not made too many mistakes. I think I've not made too many mistakes. I'm quite grateful for that. And I think if I told myself anything when I was younger and I would have changed things, I also would have learned the lesson which would have made me where I am today. I wish I'd have said I wish I worked a bit more harder because I would have achieved a bit more of success earlier. But then maybe I wouldn't have had more time to enjoy great TV shows on Sundays and Saturdays. I don't know. It's so subjective. So I just kind of like where the journey is. I just always try to look ahead and not in the past. This is my, this is one of my newer places. It's called Alibi. It's located in Taman Tunku. It's actually Cuban themed cocktail and tapas bar, and it's a speakeasy bar. So this is the new place in Taman Tunku, and if you guys are in the neighborhood, do drop by.